Hi guys, Denise here, and tonight I just wanted to go over this really wonderful tool that I have. It's called the MISTI, and it stands for the most incredible stamping tool invented. And I have to admit that since I've started using this, it really has made a difference in the quality of my stamps. And so if you haven't seen it before, I just wanted to give you a real brief overview of what it does and how it can really help you in the cards that you're stamping. So I'll just kind of go over how the little tool works. It's just got a plastic cover, and then it's got the 3 hinges. It's very, very secure. There's no wobble, there's no noise, there's no squeaking, anything when you open it and close it. When you open it, you can see that it's rolled on each side, which is really nice for lining your cards up and making sure that you have everything exactly where you want it. It has this foam pad insert that's really helpful depending on what kind of stamps you're using and how thick the stamps are. If they're the very thick stamps with a cling back, you can take out this black rubber piece. If they're the thinner ones, then you can go ahead and put it in. I usually keep mine in. And this portion back here is metal, so it also comes with little magnets, and as you can hear, it snaps right down, and they are very, very secure. Even when you put on the foam pad, it will snap down pretty good, and it holds your cards in place perfectly. So what I'm going to do is give you a sample of how this works. Typically I put my card in. I have a couple of other smaller magnets that I put on. For this example, I'm using a Unity stamp that I have. It's a truck full of hearts. So what I've done is I've taken off my paper backing. I'm going to place my stamp down. Obviously I can't see exactly. Actually, I'll probably put it like this. I can't see exactly where the car is lining up, but that's where this comes in really handy, because the top piece has the grid lines on it as well, so that once your stamp is picked up, you can actually take a look at it, and as you will see in this example, the car is really kind of all cattywampus. So I pick it up slightly, straighten it out, make sure I feel that it's in alignment, the tires are on the same line. Once I feel like that is good, I just press it on there to make sure that it's nice and secure. I make sure my cardstock is completely pressed into the corners. It's going to stay still with my magnets. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my ink pad and move this over just a bit. I will ink up my stamp, but what I'm going to do is just kind of do a poor job on getting the ink on there so that I can show you exactly what the huge benefit is of this tool. So we'll go ahead and we'll stamp it, and just want to press it down, make sure that's on there nice and good, and you lift it up. And as you may notice many times when you're stamping, it's not as clear as you would like it to be in certain areas. Well, usually if you're just doing normal stamps, you can see on the tire here it's missing some. Half of the hearts are not stamped well. You normally can't stamp over again because you can never get it back into proper alignment. But with our MISTI tool, guess what? it is always in proper alignment. So if you have a mistake, not a mistake, an area that didn't get stamped as well as you wanted it to, you just go ahead, stamp up that stamp again, and press it right on down. I know most of you, if you've tried this before, you're like, it's gonna come out fuzzy, it's gonna come out, you know, as a shadow effect. But guess what? Not the MISTI. Check that out. That is perfectly aligned, no shadows, exactly where you wanted the stamp to be. It couldn't be clearer. You could continue to stamp this over and over again. I just absolutely love this tool. I use it for, you know, cases like we just talked about. The other thing that I really like about the MISTI tool is you can make multiple copies of the same stamp if you wanted to make, say, a set of thank you cards or invitations or something like that. You can put your stamp on as long as your cardstock is the same and you line it up and put it in the exact same spot. Every card is going to look exactly the same. I love this little tool, and I think you will too. So hope you enjoyed this. Oh, and by the way, this MISTI tool is made by My Sweet Petunia. So if you go online, it's right here, My Sweet Petunia, and you Google that and bring it up, you can order those online. Okay, thanks.